The last item I've got for you guys today, top trending Rockies story on our site right now. Scott Boras says that the Rockies can improve by bringing in veteran pitching. This sounds very obvious.
I mean, we had this conversation a week ago. That's what I said. They've got to go out this offseason and get themselves a veteran starting pitcher and not an innings eater, a guy who can win. A guy with a junkyard dog mentality who can come in here and not let Coors Field intimidate him, pay the money, bring in a pitcher, especially with such a young pitching staff around him, because they've got a lot of young guys they want to work into the rotation. You need an anchor for that staff. Kyle Kendrick was not the guy. Bring in a James Shields type guy who can come in and win 12, 13, 14 games or more and be an example for the rest of these guys on the staff, these young guys.
Scott, thank you very much. We're so stupid here. We don't realize that they need a great pitcher. Thank you, Scott, for helping us out and telling us what really the Rockies should do.
Sounds like there's a little history between you and Scott Boras.
I don't care about Scott. I don't think about him. I don't lose any sleep over him. I don't care about Scott Boras. But hello, like we never said that.
But what about the concept? I mean,
well, I mean, hell, I've been writing that for 20 years. Right. I don't know why suddenly I have to, but they're not going to do it, so it doesn't make a difference. What they're going to go do is get another Kyle Kindred. They'll go get a guy for $5 or $6 million, and they'll hope he can win 15 games.
But if they went out and got a guy like David Price, how much are they going to have to overspend for somebody like that?
You have to.
Yeah.
From the very beginning, it was overspend for top pitchers.
You have to.
And they did it for a while, and then they're not going to do it anymore. So,
Dan, thanks. Dan Boniface, Digital Director of Sports for the Denver Post, talking about what's trending now at denverpost.com. And that segment was brought to you by John Elway Cadillac of Park Meadows. It's Colorado's #1 Cadillac dealer.